And then put your other hand on your chest. So I'm going to start with my feet wide, my knees together in constructive rest pose. You can splay all the way out. You can have the soles of your feet together, knees out in butterfly. Just take a moment to get comfortable. We're going to do some nice stretching today using dynamic movement. And then just add a little bit of core work as well. So relax your whole body and then breathe into your low belly. Feel your hand rise. Exhale, feel your hand fall. Inhale, feel your hand rise. Exhale, feel your hand. See if you can breathe into your low belly for a count of 3. And then breathe out for a count of 3. One more time. Nice. Now we're going to breathe into our low belly and add our chest. So inhale into your low belly for 1, 2, 3. And add your chest. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, here. Good. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale here. If 3 is too much, go down to 2. If 3 is not enough, go up to 4, or just stay where you are. The count doesn't matter as much as slowing down your breath, sealing your lips, and making certain to start with your low belly and then adding your chest. Right. From here, take your feet parallel. And then let's take your right ankle on top of your left knee. Press your hands into your thigh or take a block and press it into your thigh. Pressing that left foot into the ground, engaging your core. And then see if you can make circles with your right foot. Good. Circle your foot towards you. Good. Circle your foot away. And then from here, keeping your right hand pressed into your thigh, keeping your left hand on the ground, twist over to the left, and then back to center. Good. Twist over to the left, keeping pressure on that right thigh. Come back to center. Good. Twist over to the left. And then switch, taking your left hand on your right thigh, taking your right hand out to the side. Opening your chest. Opening that outer right hip. Come back to center. Let's take the strap on your right foot, take it out to the side. Take your left foot a little bit wider and just kick that right leg out. So bring your heel in, kick it out. Good, bring your heel in. kick it out, pressing your foot to the strap, your strap into your foot. Good, and then kick it out and just hold. Feeling that nice, relaxed stretch. See if you can push to your left foot, engage your core. Pull that right leg towards you. Nice. Then bring your leg up towards the ceiling or towards the front of your mat. Put one hand on either side of the strap and then bend your right knee, bringing your heel towards your butt. Good. And then take that leg up to the ceiling. Good. Bend that right knee. Good. Kick that leg up towards the ceiling. Good. Bend that right knee. Kick that right leg up towards the ceiling. Nice. And then again, push your foot to the strap and pull the strap with your hands. Nice. Feel that opening in the back of your right hamstring. Straighten that left leg and put both ends of the strap in your left hand. Dig that left heel into the ground. Your leg might come farther away. Right hand out to the side, pressing into the ground, and then come to the left and back to center. Nice. Come to the left, back to center. Good. And then come to the left, pressing your foot into the strap, pulling the strap with your left hand. Maybe that foot comes all the way to the floor or to a wall or to a block. And then dig into your left ankle, right hand. See if you can tuck that hip a little bit more. Good. Release and let everything go, physically, emotionally, mentally. Good. Come back to center. Release the strap. Hug your knees near chest. And just feel the difference between your right leg and left. Good. Bring both of your feet to the mat again. And then take that left ankle onto your right knee. Take a block into your left thigh so that that left leg stays engaged. And then see if you can make some kind of circle with your left foot away from you. Nice. And towards you. Nice. Away. Good. And then towards you. Good. And then from here, I'm going to switch hands here. Push your right hand into the block. Get your left hand out to the side and twist, bringing your left foot across. And then back to center. There she is. Bring that left foot across. So we're ankle to knee. We're doing something weird. Yes. So take your left ankle on your right knee, Vicky, and then press your hand on the block into your thigh. Yeah, now bring your foot towards the couch. Yes. Bring your foot towards the couch, all the way to the couch, all the way to the floor. Good. Then press your right hand into your left thigh, your left hand into the floor. Maybe squeezing your legs, getting a nice twist here. Yes. Nice. And then exhale, come back to center. Good. Release the block. Good. And then take the strap on the ball of your left foot, send that left leg up. Nice. Good. Relax your shoulders. Press your right foot, engage your core. Good. And then pull your heel towards your butt. Inhale. Exhale, bring that left leg up. Good. Pull your heel towards your butt. Inhale. Good. Exhale, bring that left leg up. Good. Pull your heel towards your butt. Inhale. Good. Exhale, bring that left leg up. Nice. And now pull with the strap, moving into a nice stretch here. Nice. Feel that release down the back of your left hamstring. And put both ends of the strap in your left hand. Keep your right hand out to the side. Breath into your right foot. Take that left leg out. So maybe you're holding behind your knee. So hold behind your knee, Vicky, so you can straighten that leg. Yes. Good. Then bend your knee. Bring your heel towards your knee. Kick it out. Yes. You're kicking me well, Vicky Hamilton. Foot right in the ear. It's going right there. Good. Send it on out. Get a nice stretch there. Then push to your right foot. Engage your core. Don't just hang out loosey-goosey. Use your whole body. Press in your right hand, and then maybe see if you can pulse that left leg towards you. 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring that left leg up towards the ceiling or towards the front of the mat. Straighten your right leg and put the strap into your right hand. Left hand goes out to the side. Dig that right heel into the ground. Come over to the left. Back to center. Good. Come over to the left. So if you're not using a strap, you can have your hand on your behind your knee. You can grab your foot, whatever works for you. Good. The next time you come across, press in your left hand, your right ankle. And then press that left foot into the strap as you pull your leg a little bit more across. Maybe tucking your hip, maybe that left foot goes all the way to the ground. Maybe it goes on a block. Maybe you have a piece of furniture there. Let it relax. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Put both feet in the strap just for a point of reference. Pull your feet towards you. Feel that nice release. Feel how the back of your hamstrings already feel a little bit better. And then from here, plug your knees in your chest. Good. We're going to rock from side to side. Vicky Hamilton, stretch your other leg for a minute. Up and out, just so you're a little bit more even. Go up, go out. Whatever we didn't do. We're going to take some circles with our knees towards us. Circles with our knees away. Nice. Good. All right, and then everyone bring your feet to the mat. I'm gonna move my blanket. Good. And then let's put the block between your knees, squeeze the block. Good, we're gonna do a little core. So take your hands behind your head, squeeze the block. Good, and then look up, lift, and down. Lift, and down. Try and look up. Just get that little crunch. Lift. 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 Nice. Good. From here, take your hands next to you. Putting your palms into the mat, the back of your shoulders. Or you can do robot arms, pressing your elbows. Squeeze the block, lift your hips, get your booty. Come on down. Squeeze your block, lift your hips, get your booty. Come on down. Good, this time come on up, squeeze the block. Good, then bring your hands to the mat, you grab the sides of the mat. Interlace your hands underneath you. Maybe let the block fall now and move into a stretch. Pressing into your heels, opening your heart. Nice. Release your hands. Come all the way back down. Good. And then let's take the block between your knees. Feet to the mat, hands out to the side. Take both of your knees to the right. Get a little release there. Nice. Come back to center. Hands behind your head. We're going to do our core again. So squeeze your knees. Hands behind your head, lift and lower. Lift and lower. So you should feel this in the lower part of your core. Try and keep your gaze up towards the ceiling so you're not rounding your back. Good. 3, 2, 1. Good. And then palms on the ground, or if you have low back issues, you can have your arms over or elbows into the mat. Good. Squeeze the block, lift and lower. Good. Bring your feet closer to your butt, Vicky. Lift. Yeah. No, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. You were cut off. You were cut off. Sorry. Lift. No, take your feet farther away. I was totally wrong. It's just where the camera is hitting your knees. Good. Lift. Squeeze the block. And then let it go. So your glutes are engaged. Good. Either grab the sides of the mat, interlace your hands underneath you, lift your hips, or if that's too much on your low back, lower your hips, put your hands over your head. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on down. Good. Take your knees to the left. That will stretch in the other hip. Nice. And then either rock to one side or have a little fun and rock it a little up. Nice. Good job. Excellent. All right. From here, let's grab your block, dig your heels. Good. I want you to lift up. Come forward. Good. Come back. Lift up. Come forward. Come back. Lift up. Come forward. And then wherever you end up, from there, hold. So chest forward first and then round your spine. 3, 2, 1. Nice. We're going to come into butterfly pose. And I'm thinking, Liz, this might work for you, putting the block between your feet. So you can kind of squeeze the block. You don't have to use the block there. It's an option. Nice. Let's pull with our knees a little bit. Otherwise, that one's too thick for me. Otherwise, you can use your elbows. You can use your legs. Good. Pump those hips. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Okay. Now, we're going to put the block between our knees. Lean back. Good. And then add your arms. Good. Maybe right leg, maybe left leg, maybe both legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. From here, come into a seated pose. And just come forward and just rock from side to side. Nice. So we're doing this rhythmic movement as a nice way to release sore muscles that's not just being still. Good. And then bring the block between your knees again. We're going to repeat that. So lean back. Maybe your hands stay on your knees if that was too hard. Good. And then right leg, left leg. Sorry. Good. Right leg, both legs. Good. So maybe you keep your hands here and you have better form, right? Or you can take your hands out, but if you find that you kind of collapse, then don't do that. Nice. Good. And then from here, take your left ankle in front come forward, rock side to side. So you're opening your hips. Nice. Hey Siri, turn on do not disturb. Good. Rock from side to side. Nice. Good. Excellent. And then from here, let's take the block between our legs. Lift now, like as if you're holding the block, right? And this is going to be too high, I think. So lift, come forward. So bring your chest forward. Good. And then lift, come on up. So now squeeze your legs with the block. Good. Lift, come forward. Good. Lift, come on up. Good. One more. Lift, come forward. Once you come as far forward as you can, squeeze the block and then let your chest round. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Inhale, come on up. And we're going to come into 90-90. So maybe you can come back to butterfly. You can get into this any way you want, but come back to butterfly and then just let that left knee fall out and take that right leg behind you, or just however you want to end up, so that your left shin is facing the front of the mat. The right shin and knee can be close to your ankle, or it can be back here. Good. Now turn your chest towards the front of the mat, Vicky. Good. And I can only see your head, Katie, but just turn your chest towards that front shin. Nice. And then, like you're going to tell me, don't you tell me, take that right hand on your hip and just rock it. Just manually rock your hip forward. Yeah. Nice. Nice. So bringing your chest forward. Nice. And then take your hands wide. And if you have to, you can take your hands on blocks and just come down and up. So kind of lengthening your spine, try and dig your right knee and your left shin in towards the mat, pulling them towards each other. Nice. Good. Then inhale, come on up. This round, you're either going to do the same thing into the 90-90, or when you roll forward, you roll into pigeon. So just see what that back leg wants to do. Nice. All right, and then in 90-90 or in pigeon, you can bring that shin in, whatever feels good to you. Now come all the way forward and take a relaxing stretch. Opening those hips. You can put your forehead on a block, on a pillow, on your fists. Pull your legs towards each other for a moment, lengthen your spine, and then let everything go. Good. Feel that release in your outer left hip. Good. Walk yourself on up and then turn so that your left knee is bent and just take that right leg out to the side, right? So you kind of just turn from what you were doing. Good. Now, if it helps you, sit on a blanket. And then let's take our left hand behind our head. Push into that right hip. This is my crunchy side, so it helps me to really lengthen. Push down into your right hip and come over to the right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now take that left hand that's behind your head and turn your chest towards your right leg and open. So maybe your right hand's on the floor, kind of pulling your chest forward. Maybe your right hand's on your leg. Twist towards that right leg. 2, 1. Good. And then one hand on either side of that right leg. Same actions, digging that heel, pulling your chest towards your right leg. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Inhale, come on up. And then either with your legs in butterfly or with your legs out like this. This feels better to me. Let me see how this is pushing into this. Yeah, I think if your legs are in butterfly, see if you can push your feet in towards each other or into the block. Good. Hands, giving yourself a hug. Dig down so you get tall. Nice. And then come forward and up. So we're strengthening our hips. Come forward and up. Nice. One more time. Come forward and then stay where you are. So pulling your chest towards me and then folding in. Nice. Breathe. Nice. And then make your way on up. Let's do this whole thing the other way. So 90-90. Heel as close to your knee as you need to, but turn your chest towards that front shin. Good. And then let's just start with that left hip. So just roll your left hip, get that action. The left hand on your hip. Don't you tell me. Nice. So as I roll my hip, my right knee kind of presses towards the ground. So it's like a whole body thing. See if you can lift your heart as well. Nice. And then pull yourself forward. So taking your hands wide or coming onto your elbows, but pulling your chest forward. Nice. Pull your legs towards each other. Good. Release. Nice. And then walk it back up. Good. And then this round, either doing that same thing, just doing this hip roll, which is nice. Or maybe bring this knee in, do this hip roll to pigeon. So taking it all the way down your leg. Whatever feels good in your body. Nice. Good. And then come forward either in 90-90 or in pigeon, whatever feels good to you. Come onto your elbows, pull your chest forward, pull your legs towards each other, and then let everything go. Right. And then from here, make your way on up. Right foot is in. I'm gonna try going on the blanket. Good. Right hand behind your head. Push down into that left hip and come to the left. Good, and then pulls back up, pulls down. So you're opening that right side, but you don't want to crunch the left side too much. So really pressing into that left hip. Good, one more time. Nice, and then dig that left heel down.
pull your hand into your head, twist that elbow towards that left leg. Inhale. Good. Exhale, open up. Good. Twist. And open. Good. And then twist. Bringing one hand on either side of that left leg. Pull your chest towards your toes first. Dig with your hands. Dig with your heel and then round. So this is feeling a little bit better to me on the edge of the blanket, just FYI. Nice. Inhale, come back up. And then either legs spread or feet together in butterfly. Notice if you feel more open than you did 5 minutes ago. Now, you can do this one that we already did, or you can go next level, hands behind your head. You got to really dig into your heels for that. Good. Come forward and back up. Nice. Come forward and up. Good. Come forward and up. Good. And then the next time you come forward, lift, come forward, and then bring your hands forward. See if you're a little bit farther than you were the first time we got here. Now just hang out and relax if you want. Maybe digging the backs of your calves into the mat. Nice. Inhale, come all the way up. Good. Let's make our way onto all fours. Good. And then let's claw them out with your hands. So warming up your hands. Claw like a kitty cat. Nice. Take the heels of your hands towards each other. Rock from side to side. And then when you lean to the right, see if you can lift the left heel of your hand. Lean to the left with the right heel of your hand. The left, right, left, right. Nice. And then turn your hands away from you or one at a time. Good. And then a little cat-cow. So if your hands are closer, it's less awful. Your hands are farther away. And if none of that works, then just sit up and stretch your wrists. Nice. Good job, you guys. Nice. And then from here, come into a little child's pose. Relaxing your low back, spread your knees nice and wide, making room for your belly. Breathe into your back body. Nice. And then come up onto all fours. Bring your chest forward, drop your hips, come into cobra. And then back to child's pose. So see if you can find a spot, Vicky, where your hands can stay in the same spot. So bring your hands nice and far forward. Good, come up to all fours. So your hands are a little farther than normal. And then bring your hips forward, go right to cobra. Nice, good, good. Relaxing your shoulders, you guys. Nice, one more time, child's pose. Nice. Then come on to all fours. Let's take your, the block between your knees. Press into the heel of the hands and grip the mat with your fingers. Tuck your toes under. Squeeze the block. And then down dog, squeezing the block. Good. Part way to plank or all the way to plank. Back to down dog. Good. Squeeze. Part way to plank or all the way to plank. Squeeze that block so it's not just your arms. Good. Back to down dog. Good. And then come on to all fours. Let's step your right foot forward and come into a lunge. Nice. And then take the block right next to your right hip. Take a little bit of a shorter stance, a shorter lunge. Yes. Lengthen your spine and then take that left arm up and over. Good. Maybe your hands behind your head and you look up towards the ceiling and then you look forward and then up towards the ceiling and then forward. Good, up towards the ceiling. Good, and then pull this leg back and then bring it forward. Liz, you good? Pull this leg back. Good. Pull it forward, good. And then bring the block on the inside of your feet. Take that right foot wider. Take the block underneath your left hand. Good, take that left leg back a little bit. Nice. Take your right hand, press it into your right knee. Good. Press your foot into the ground. Nice. And then roll your hips forward. And then roll to the side. Roll your hips forward. Roll to the side. Good. Now stay here and maybe tuck that back toe under. Or stay here and bend that back leg. You can fold your mat over if you need to. Or grab that back foot if you can. Nice. So for you, yeah, your left hand isn't on a block, so my hand's a lot higher than yours. So yeah, so put your left hand on the block, give yourself some height. Yeah, now. Yes. Ha-ha. Nice. 2, 1. Nice. Bring it on back. Get that right hamstring. Nice. Good job. Then block between your legs again. Good. Let's crawl the mat, claw the mat, crawl the mat, crawl along the mat. Good. Grab the mat with your hands, squeeze the block, hover, downward facing dog. Good. Hover. I'm gonna go back to down dog. Downward facing dog. Good. And then come forward part way to plank or all the way to plank, squeeze the block. Come back to down dog. Good. Come all the way to plank or part way to plank, squeeze the block. Hoop up the back of your shoulders. Good. Come on down. Remove the block, child's pose. Nice. Then inhale, come on up, bring that left foot forward. Maybe your left hand is on the wall, Liz. I'm sure you're good here. Or maybe your left hand is on the block at the highest height, right next to your left thigh and hip. Now press your left hand into the block. Good. So bring the block even farther back, maybe next to your hip. Yes. Reach up and then reach up and over. Feel that whole thing in the right side of your body. Good. Then hand behind your head, turn your chest toward the ceiling. Good. Then pushing your knee and look forward. Good. Pushing your knee and foot, look up. Good. Then push, look forward. Nice. One more time. Nice. Go, Katie. Nice. And then from here, let's take the block in our right hand at the highest height. Pulse that left knee forward and back. Now take a little bit of a longer stance. So scooch that left foot farther forward. Look at that. Nice. Good. Then take the block at the medium height. Take your left foot out at an angle. Press into your left thigh. Nice. Good. You can stay here. You can tuck that right toe under, or you can bend your back leg. If your hand's up on the block, then you'll be high enough to grab that back foot. You still might not be able to. It doesn't matter. 3, 2, 1. Good. And then I forgot to do this. Roll your hips forward and then roll your hips to the side. Roll your hips forward and then turn to the side. Good. Roll your hips forward and then let's get that left hamstring. 9. Sorry, person A, I started class at 9. I'm just glad you're here. Nice. Good. From here, let's take a nice puppy pose. So butt up, hands on the mat. Nice. Bend your elbows, bring your hands in prayer, lean back. Nice. Bring your hands down, walk both hands over to the left. Pressing in your hands. From your right pinky to your right hip. Nice. Come back through center, come over to the left. Press your left pinky, pull into your left outer hip. Nice. And then from here, let's make our way onto our hips. We'll come into Sphinx pose, pulling those elbows back, lifting your chest, pelvic floor into the mat. Or slide those hands forward, come into seal pose. 3, 2, 1. Nice. From here, bring your forehead to the mat, lift your right leg, just your right leg. 1, try and keep it straight. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Left leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice. And then from here, slide your hands back. Cobra pose. Sphinx pose or seal pose, whatever feels good to you. Nice. And then from here, let's slide your right hand out to the side, left hand next to you. Spread through that right hand, stack that left leg on top of your right. And then bring your toes behind you, rocking from side to side. Now, if you want to try something more challenging for your shoulders, you can bend that right elbow and take it higher up. That's going to be more of a strengthener, but it's kind of a tricky one. It doesn't always feel good. Nice. And back off with your shoulder. Press with that right foot. Press those left toes into the ground. And stretch that left quad, or take your left leg next to your right. Push your foot into your hand. Engage your core, dancer pose all around. Nice. Come back to center. Good. And then let's do our left leg again 10 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right leg. Point it or flex it so it's active. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Sphinx pose, seal pose, opening up your heart. Good. And then left arm out to the side, right hand next to your chest, twist. Good, and then take that right foot behind you and just rock, opening up those pecs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Then back off. Either press those toes into the ground and stretch your quad that way. Or press in that left ankle, grab your right heel, then maybe lift your head, use your core. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. From here, let's do wide puppy, rocking forward and back. So just getting ourselves warmed up for frog. So pressing your knees and feet into the ground, rocking forward and back. Nice. Come forward, engage your core. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And then I'm going to turn this way. So you can either can stay at that wide puppy or go all the way to frog. Take your knees even wider. And then rock forward and back. Push into your knees, into your ankles. Nice. Then press in your elbows, press in your hands. Squeeze your legs using your core. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it all in. Child's pose. Nice. Make your way onto your backs. Good. Now you can put a block between your knees if you want. I'm gonna say let's measure this with your pose. So let's do these little rocks. So reverse crunch. This is what you need to go into shoulder stand. So squeezing your knees together or squeezing the block. I'm gonna say when you go up, I don't know if I want you to go block in between your knees and have a hit in the face. And then either just send your legs up or come into shoulder stand. Squeeze your feet together. Yes, Vicky. Yes. Okay. Go, Kate. Nice. And then slowly bring your feet towards your face, one vertebrae at a time. Nice. Good. And then gently make your way onto the mat, one vertebrae at a time. Hug your knees in your chest, lift your head up on asana. Good. And then let's start where we began. So either splay out or in between. I like to do a little neutral pose. So I'm going to do constructive rest with my knees together and my feet wide. Nice. And then come into your final resting pose, whatever that is. Good. And I want to do a 6-count Ujjayi breath. But we're going to go nice and slow. So see if you can repeat the pattern that we started with. And we'll build up 4, 5, and then 6. So seal your lips. Good. Exhale all the way out. And then inhale into your low belly. Up into your chest. Good. Exhale through your nose. Inhale. Exhale. Good. See if you can increase your count. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Now see if you can go for 6. If that doesn't work for you, don't worry. Inhale. Exhale. Stay with your breath. See if you can match your inhale to your exhale. Take one more round of breaths, move and steady. Nice, then return to your regular breath. Take a moment to check in with your mind, with your body, with your mental health. And then gently turn to one side, hugging your knees to your chest. Nice. Feeling in your practice of self-care so that you have more to give later. And then make your way on up to a comfortable seated position. Bringing your hands to your heart.